older people are much more likely to emphasise the civic and general need and importance and impetus of following news. Whereas young people, you see the purple bars starting to creep up, they're more functionalist in their relationship to news. So they follow it to have something to talk about and to pass the time and to use as a social currency and indeed to be entertained by too.
Much of our thinking in this industry to date around audience engagement has been so driven by money and the need to shrink those gaps between revenue and profit. And I think that's wrong because we've got to stop thinking about our audience as the thing that pays for us to do our work, and we need to think about audience much more about our community and about engaging in that.
The bit I think we really underestimate in news and how we understand the world is the fact that this happens in conversations. And coming back to that idea that we're broadcasters broadcasting down from a high and telling people a version of the truth, actually that then goes through a million filters of conversations that coalesce in ideas in different communities around the country. And what if we started our journalism in that place? What if we started by listening?
One of the things that I think we probably all know is that a lot of journalism is quite tribal. It's quite related to your family and the social demographic that you grow up in and the experiences that you have. And in a way, that's not necessarily a bad thing because it's inevitable. Like we have like a shorthand for different titles, like the big brands represent different socioeconomic groups within our country, and so on. And so one of the struggles for the Bristol Cable and for other organisations that are particularly trying to generate audience engagement and in particular revenue is how to build a coherent identity around what you're doing so that people actually want to be part of it because they see themselves in it, they see their values represented in it, others like them and they want to be part of that community, but also that it's quite broad so that you're actually trying to make it as inclusive or accessible to everybody so that it doesn't become extremely narrow.